everybody. Today I wanted to make a super simple wreath. It's pretty inexpensive to do. You can get everything at your Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree, however, does not carry these 14-inch wreath forms, so I had to order a 10-pack through Amazon. So each form ended up costing me about $2.50. Still not too bad. So I got the 14-inch wreath form, picked up this at the Dollar Tree. Gonna need a couple of these little scarves from the Dollar Tree. Take that off, get that ready to go. I got 2 of those. And then optional is just some ribbon. I got 30-inch pieces of mesh in case I decide to do a little blossom poof to put down here somewhere. And some pipe cleaners. Gonna need a few of those. I got a couple small pieces here for the ends of the scarves. So to get started, I'm not even 100% sure this is going to work. I've never tried this before. So to get started, I'm going to take one of my scarves here, and I've already tied a little piece, small piece of pipe cleaner around there to secure that. And I'm going to take this, and I think I'm going to put it around the bottom second one up wire, so I can kind of tuck that in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to stretch that out a little bit. Now what I'm thinking about doing is just wrapping this around the wreath form. One side is a little brighter than the inside, so you want to make sure you got that bright side outside. I'm just going to keep going around, make sure that wreath form does not show through. Pull that pretty tight. Just keep going around. You kind of want to make sure that these seams here don't show. So if they start to show, we're just going to tuck them under. And just keep going. If I plan this right, I should only need 2 of these scarves. Get that tight. Go around. Going as fast as I can go with this, because I don't want to bore you too much. I've really been getting into making wreaths lately. I'll show you another one I just did for a friend. Oh, yeah, I think 2 will work. I think that's going to make it. Okay, so I'm at the end of this. I'm going to take a twisty tie. I don't know what you call these. I call them twisty ties, or sometimes I'll call them little fuzzy ties, fuzzy sticks, whatever. Okay, and I think we're just going to secure that right there. Hold that down. Push that under like that, and we'll just cover it with that little piece. And then we're going to tuck that in there. I think that's going to work. Alright, let's press on. This may be actually too long. I might end up cutting some of this off. So, let's tie another end together here. You can probably hear my dog barking in the background. That's Socrates. He's a pain in my butt. He's ready to come outside on a pretty day. And this one, I think we're going to attach that one right about there. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you attach it to one of these rings. Get that tied up good. And then we're going to see if we can tuck that under there too. Fairly decently. So it can't be seen too much. Okay, not too bad. Then pressing on. Oh, hopefully that didn't come loose. Alright, so let's just keep going around, get that seam, that edge tucked in. This is my little work table outside. I do most of my projects and things outside. I like being outside on pretty days. So let's just kind of keep going. That little booger edge keeps wanting to show. I don't want it to show. All right. Darn it. Tuck that in again. Okay. This really don't take too long. Hope I'm not boring y'all too much. I'm almost done. Let's see if we can get this to go all the way around there. Okay. That tight. Oh, hang on, I got a seam showing. I don't want that showing. So let's do that again. All right, just about there. And let's see if we can cover that up. That kind of popped out a little bit. Tuck that back down into there. All right. All right, I think that's pretty good. Hide all that. That's all right. Be all right. All right, so then we're at the end. We're gonna get another little fuzzy tie. Twisty tie. Let's twist that really tight. All right, now let's figure out where we're going to tuck this into. Right about over there, I think looks pretty good. That should not come out. Cut this little tag off. Right, I think what I'm going to do, we'll put a little hot glue down in there just to kind of hold that in place. We're going to hope that holds. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. That's not too bad. Now, what I want to do next is position this. You can see I've already made some little dots there. That's where I want to put some hot glue because we're going to hope it sticks to this fabric. And then let me find my top ring. All right, there's one right there. So, how am I going to do this? Alright, let's just try it with the hot glue. And let's see if that's going to hold. If that doesn't hold, I'm going to have to come up with something else to secure this. Put that one there. I ended up not using my dots after all. We're just going to wing it. Alright. Get another glue stick out. Alright, pressing on. I don't know if this is going to work, to be honest with y'all. Yeah. Alright, screw the dots. We're not using the dots. We're just going to press this bad boy onto there. Ah! Whoopsie. It's alright. It's the back. Nobody will see that. That little goof. Ah. Yeah, I really hate working with hot glue because I usually make a mess with it. Oh, let's get that held down. And this might take a few seconds for this to dry. We're really going to hope this holds. Because if this doesn't hold, I'm going to have to come up with something else, and I'm not quite sure what that would be. Now because this is material, you probably really don't want this exposed to the elements. So probably want to hang this inside, or if you have a covered porch or something, then you'd probably be all right hanging it on your front door. All right, let's see if that holds. Got all this hot glue stuck to me. Stringiness stuck to me. Well, that was posing a problem there. Okay. Press that down a little bit more. Oh, we're really, really, really going to hope this holds. Oh, there's my other dog inside the house barking. All right. Let's try this. Oh, I think that is going to hold. So far, so good anyway, except for maybe that top part there. I might have to go over that again. Okay, so I think that's going to work, at least on these sides here. I might have to do something else with that. I've got hot glue string stuck to my nose. How did that even happen? Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I think I want to put something down here, or maybe up here. I don't know. Let me set that over there for a few minutes. I'm going to have to do something else with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, oh, that better hold. I'm going to be so mad if that doesn't. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, I think I'm going to make a blossom to go there. So I've got two 30-inch pieces of this purple mesh, and I was going to start rolling. I don't want a roll method. Now what I'm going to do, just scrunch this together. Just kind of, I'm not real good at doing this. I'm not that coordinated of a person, but it'll still look okay. Oh. This only takes a couple minutes to do this. I'm not real fast with this either. Okay. All these little strings, I'm going to cut those off here in a minute. So I'm just going to wedge that between my fingers. I'm going to use one full pipe cleaner. We're going to go around like that. Put a couple ties in it. There's one part of our blossom. Okay. I'll set that aside. I'm going to do the same thing with this other piece. Just going to scrunch it together. You can see how uncoordinated I am. It's a wonder I get anything done around here, made around here. I don't know what I got happening there, but we'll just keep going. It'll be all right. It'll look just fine. I'm going to flip that around. Okay, so now this one is going to go across our first one. It's going to form a little blossom. A pretty little purple flower, kind of, sort of, maybe. Couple ties. All right. Okay. Now, do I want to put the ribbon on, or do I not want to put the ribbon on? I might. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where should I put this? Maybe to the side? I don't know. This is a tough one. If I put it up there, you know what I think I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm not so sure this top part is holding too good. Oh, no, that's holding. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are just going to put this to the side, like this. Make life easy on ourselves here today. Okay, a few little ties. I'm going to cut this excess off. Get rid of that. Press that down. Now it kind of looks like a girly little pumpkin, doesn't it? Get a couple of these strings cut off there. We don't need all that. Oh. Okay, now, do we want the ribbon? I don't know. Let's see. So, what you want to do if you're going to use the ribbon, cut a V, cut doesn't have to be perfect. No, that doesn't look like the V. Okay. You want to cut a V in both ends of this. I'm going to use the dots to measure. I don't know if I want to use this ribbon on there or just leave the little blossom. Rid of that, but we're going to see. We're just making this up as we go today. Just a fun little project, something to do before I go into work. Now, okay. All right, so you take your small ribbon, lay it over your big ribbon, like so. And then I'm just going to kind of scrunch that together. Fold that out. If you have different colored ribbons, go ahead and use it. Use whatever you have on hand, actually. And Dollar Tree has different scarves than this one. So, you know, use whatever scarves you want to use. Yep, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see if I got an orange twisty tie I can use. Here, I do. Let me open up a new pack. I try to keep my colors all matching so you don't see the twisty ties so much. Just cut that one in half. We're going to see if we can get this on there. So, I'm just going to give that a couple twists. I think that'll be alright. And then I think, hopefully I can get that to go on there. Well, maybe not. Let's see here. Let's see here. Maybe I want to use purple. I don't know. Maybe I should have attached this before I attached my little poof. My little blossom. I don't know. Okay. Alright. Like I said, I'm just kind of making this up as I go. I am not a master wreath maker. I'm going to slide that up underneath that purple one, I do believe. If I can get that in there. I would definitely recommend attaching this before you attach your blossom to the wreath. Make your life a little easier that way. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Ah, come on! Oh, dang it. There we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's going to work. It'll be alright. I'll bring that up there. I think that'll be alright. Get another little tie under there. Well, darn it, where'd it go? This ain't gotta be perfect. Alright. We're gonna tuck that up underneath there. You shouldn't be able to see it. If anybody's looking that close, then they got issues. Let's straighten that out. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I can kind of play with this a little bit. It'll be alright. That little string off of there. It's bad thing about this mesh is it gets all these little strings, sticks to things. Alright. I'll be able to see the stem there. I think that looks pretty cute. Turned out pretty good. And there you have it. Didn't take that long to do. Turned out pretty cute. So give this one a try, especially if you're new to wreath making like I am. This is an easy one to do. I did a little bit more complicated one the other day. A friend had one at the Oogie Boogie Man. Let me set that aside. Where can I set this? So this is my Oogie Boogie Man I did for her. I cut this out of 1/2-inch plywood, used some real dies, and I just, you know, painted it up. And then I did the blossom method for the mesh, attached the ribbon. So that's what that looks like. Let's see if I can show you guys a little bit better. So, but anyway, I know the ribbon looks blue, but it's not. It's purple, black, orange. But that's the Oogie Boogie Man. Turned out pretty cute. I'll probably do a video on how to make him. So, do that next time maybe. Anyway, have Oogie Boogie Man and this wreath. So give it a shot. It's kind of fun to do. It's real simple to do. Just takes a few minutes. Hope you like it. And I'll try to do a few more Halloween crafts here coming up shortly and a few more wreaths. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.